What's up YouTube? So today I want to talk about NBA Playgrounds. Um, I want to talk about this game because I typically hate sports games and I never I never even usually bother buying them, to be completely honest. I've never really enjoyed sports, so sports games have never really been for me. And I picked up this game because I thought the price was pretty decent and there seemed to be a lot of good things being said about it, so I figured I'd pick it up and see what it's like. And well, it has been really fun. So there, I'll just start up a game here. So you can see the game in action. Just random. There we go. Now the loading screens are quite long, as you can see here, but the developers have promised a patch fixing the loading times. Don't have a clue how much they're going to fix the loading times, or whether they're going to cut them at least in half or something. But yeah, they have said that they are working on a patch for it. They do understand that there's some issues, and they are working on a fix. Another thing as well, the graphics in handheld mode are pretty damn blurry, really. Like the backgrounds, the actual players themselves, it's like they've got like a blur around them. And for some people that could be really off-putting, but for me, it's not really a big issue. I really don't mind. I'm not really the kind of person who just cares about graphics on games. I focus more on gameplay rather than graphics, to be honest. And that leads me right into my next point. The gameplay on this game is really, really fun. It's super simple, but it does take some getting used to, like learning, like timing and stuff. Because let's say you take a shot. So if I go here and take a shot, you've got to let go of the button at the right time. So as he's about to throw it, kind of thing, to be able to actually get the shot. And you can actually get perfect shot, extra points for perfect shots, if you can actually get a perfect shot, which is, to be honest, quite difficult. I've not managed to get any yet. And yeah, as you've just seen there, if you either don't hold the button down for long enough or you hold it down for too long, you basically miss. It comes up saying if you were too early or too late letting go of the button, basically. Which is quite hard to see on the camera. The graphics of the game really don't help here for camera work anyway. I mean, it doesn't look amazingly bad, and to me it doesn't really affect the game, but yeah, the graphical issues can be a bit much for some people, I guess. But yeah, back to gameplay. Yeah, it is worth practicing like the shots, just because if you can get a perfect shot, you get that extra point. So that extra point can actually save a game if you do it really badly, and you know that extra point can really help if you can get a few extra points in on like 3-point shots or something. It would be really good. It would be a massive help for you. So stealing the ball as well is pretty cool. I mean, you just basically try and take the ball out of the opponent's hands. It can be quite difficult if you don't get the timing right, or if you're just running around too much and you're moving too much. It makes it difficult for you to actually grab the ball and try and steal it. And yeah, you've got like special abilities and stuff like you've just seen them with the lightning thing. That seems to give you just a guaranteed shot. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems to be like a guaranteed you're going to score kind of thing. The game as well, once you actually start playing, it's not really, I wouldn't say it's particularly difficult at the start, but the difficulty really does like spike when you're going through like the tournament. So once you start at the tournament, the first tournament you might find is a breeze, and the second one actually you can see the difficulty going up as you progress. So it's like you're playing against better players essentially, and yeah, once you get onto that second tournament, that's when you see the first spike in difficulty. I haven't got past the second tournament yet, but I'm sure there'll be even more extra difficulty there once I get onto like the third and fourth tournaments and the rest of them as well. The vibrations on this game are a bit intense as well on the Nintendo Switch. The controller seems to really sort of buzz at you like quite loud, which is kind of weird really. It just feels odd. It is quite a sharp vibration when it vibrates at you usually. Yeah, as you progress through the game, the difficulty spikes. And what you probably want to do is actually level up your players, which is done basically just by playing games. And even if you lose, you get some experience, but wins are obviously the best. Also, duplicate cards of the player you're choosing to use will grant that player 100 XP, I believe it is, which is great. The difficulty might become a bit much to the point where you actually have to go and do some like exhibitions to be able to pass through the tournament that you're up to, which to be honest is great because it adds replayability to the game. It makes it I'd say a bit more interesting really, because you have to play quite a bit to progress through the whole game, I'd probably say. Even though I'm only on like the second tournament, I can see the difficulty spike there, and my guess is leveling up the players is going to become quite important to get through all of those tournaments. So, but you've got, if I just finish this game, just go back here. I really like the way that you unlock new players on this game as well. That's really cool. Unfortunately, I can't actually show you that at the moment, but basically you get like booster packs of cards, and then that builds up your player base, so each card will either unlock you a new player, or it'll be a duplicate card, which usually grants XP, and you've got loads of players to unlock, and so many players to unlock. And yeah, you just get these through cards, and you've got a chance of getting like epic characters and legendary characters as well from the cards. When you get, I think it's gold cards, you've got more chance of getting a legendary. I've got an epic there. It's John Wall. I haven't got a clue, to be honest, who he is, but because I don't do sports, I honestly don't have a clue who any of these people are. I just picked the first two characters that I unlocked really, and I've just played with those. Yeah, unlocking the card packs is quite simple as well. Every time you level up, you'll get a card pack, and every tournament that you win as well will grant you another card pack as well. So you can level up and do tournaments in order to unlock your card packs. Unfortunately as well, the Switch version doesn't have the online play yet. So the online play is like grayed out in the menu. You can't actually do online matches just yet. They have said that it'll be patched within the first week, I believe, but I haven't been able to try that out to talk about it yet. To be honest, overall I think this is a really good game. It is so much fun to play. Graphical issues aside, to me it's brilliant. It's taken me, who's not even into sports games, and I'm hooked. I will probably be playing this game a hell of a lot. But you've got plenty of replayability as well, even without the online functionality working. You can play with your friends and just have like an exhibition match between the two of you. Just have a Joy-Con each and do it that way. You can also play alone, obviously, as well, which you want to do to unlock new characters and stuff. You can do like exhibition matches where you can go into the tournaments, which I'll show you here. So you've got the New York tournament, Tokyo, Shanghai, Paris, London, and Las Vegas. I'm sure they'll be adding more because that's a huge map, but obviously it's a world map because the different places are on different spots in the world, but it leads me to believe that there will be more locations opening up throughout the game's lifespan, which would be great because it'll add even more replayability to the game. Now, obviously once the online comes as well, you've got even more replayability there, I'd say, because playing online, there'll be some sort of scoreboard or leaderboard or something, and if you want to get up there, you will play online a lot, and that does give you that replayability that you want as well, because you'll get better and better at the game playing through single player while you're waiting for the online as well. So once the online comes in, you should be pretty decent at the game. Now, if you really want the Switch version, but you can't stand these graphical issues, you could either get it on another console or PC, or I'd say hold out until the issues are fixed, because they've already promised fixes for load times. So I'm almost sure that we will get some fixes to the graphics to sharpen it up and make it look a bit better. But for now, on handheld mode, it's not really. If you're into your graphics and can't play a game if the graphics aren't up to par, or you don't want to play an inferior version of the game, which some people have said, then yeah, I'd hold out and just wait until the issues get fixed. But they should be, and once they are, you'll be so glad when you buy the game because it's so much fun. Such a fun game to play. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like this video if you did enjoy it, and please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll try and get more content out as well. I have got another couple of games planned, but with this game it's a bit more short burst kind of game. You can play it in short bursts and still get a good idea of how the game plays, so it was a bit easier for me to talk about this than it would be of something like I Am Setsuna, which I'm still waiting to finish before I can make a video about. And there are a couple of other games that I do want to make videos about as well. I also got Binding of Isaac imported by a local game shop, so I'll be checking that out as well in a video. I have played quite a lot of that, so pretty soon I will get a video up on that. I just want to at least finish the game first because I've played so much of it and still haven't actually beat the damn game. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.